Hi, I'm Michael Tricarico, and I'm joined by Kayla Treanor. We're getting to know Kayla, the 5'9" senior from Niskayuna, New York. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
So why lacrosse? Like, what intrigued you about
I guess it was just I started playing club and everything and went to tournaments and started to get recruited. I think like the recruiting process kind of made me want to play lacrosse in college as opposed to basketball or soccer.
So what was the recruiting process like then, being, I mean, obviously you're one of the top recruits out of school?
Yeah, I think it all started with Syracuse, so this is the first school I really went to and got recruited by, and I just really loved it, so I ended up coming here.
What's it like to go through the recruiting process? Like, when all these schools obviously want you, I mean, what are they doing to try and get you to come here?
Yeah, it's an exciting time, and it can be a little stressful, but it's exciting to be a part of the process, especially when your friends in high school are going through it too. So it was just really, I enjoyed it a lot, and I think ultimately I knew where I was going to go, so it was pretty easy for me, but it's an exciting time.
What stood out about Syracuse kind of from the start?
Definitely the coaching staff. I wanted to play for Coach Gate and Coach Thorpe, and Coach Rowan was here, and now Michelle Tumlo is here, and but then also after that, I just wanted to win a national championship, and I think I thought Syracuse was the best place for me, and I thought it was the best place for me to win a national championship.
So you mentioned national championships. You look up and you see 11 titles for the men.
Mm-hmm.
How does that serve as motivation for you to try and get that first one for the women's program?
Yeah, I think that's been our goal the whole time here, is to win a national championship, and luckily we've got another shot, and we're really hoping to do that this year.
Coming in, your goal, I mean, your main goal was to win a national title. What has the process been through the 4 years to come close? I mean, really three years so far, and now this is the last shot.
Yeah, I think we know what it's like to be there. We know what it's like to play on the big stage. And hopefully this year we can get it done, and it's our goal every year is to win a national championship. So,
when you're introduced, 5'9" senior from Niskayuna, New York, when you get announced, I mean, what's that feeling, and what do you want your legacy to be? When people think Kayla Treanor, what do you want them to come away saying?
I haven't really thought about that, just because I'm not done playing yet. There's still a lot of lacrosse to play. But I guess I'd want to be known as a good teammate and a good leader.
Has it hit you yet? This is like this is it. It's your final year. I mean, how do you kind of play knowing that? It's got to be tough.
I think it's exciting. I feel lucky to have gone here and got an opportunity to play here for 4 years. So every game counts, and every game, like you said, you're playing like it's your last game. So we're trying to have the younger kids have that mindset, and I think they do, so it's exciting.
Some people, I think, don't always realize kind of how much behind the scenes work goes in. They think, oh, they're just so talented, but how much work do you really put in? I mean, in college, and also as you were growing up, how much behind the scenes work goes in besides just a 2-hour practice?
Well, I believe that you can't just start working hard when you get to college. I think it started a lot earlier than that, and so I worked really hard before I got here, and then I worked really hard being here, and like you said, like you only have so much talent, but you can make it a lot better, and I guess I just worked hard on listening to whatever the coaches say and trying to practice and work on whatever they tell me and get better.
And what does it mean to be a four-time All-American? Only one of 5 Syracuse players, athletes in general in any sport, to do that. Yeah,
it's really cool, and I just like to, it's just definitely because of my coaches and my teammates in this school. So, it's really cool to have been able to be a part of this program, and all the credit goes to them.